police got down here. By the time they got down here, she had passed away.
There's no emotions.
I think it was shock because yesterday I didn't even cry. I was just in pure shock.
We begin this morning with more coverage of this weekend's historic storms. Governor Andy Beshear called it the worst tornado outbreak in Kentucky's history. As of this morning, officials say the death toll is at least 80. That's likely going to grow, with at least 20 confirmed dead in Graves County, the home of Mayfield, where more than 100 people were stuck inside a candle factory when it was destroyed. In Bowling Green, at least 12 are confirmed dead. The governor has declared a state of emergency and asked President Joe Biden for federal assistance. More than 180 National Guardsmen have been deployed to western Kentucky so far. Residents in Mayfield are starting the week dealing with an unthinkable amount of destruction. The city, with a population of 10,000, was essentially leveled by this weekend's devastating storm.
It is unbelievable. Spectrum News 1 reporter Angie Andrews joins us live now from Mayfield. Angie, I know the sun is starting to come up there now. What are you seeing there this morning?
Yeah, hey there. I mean, until that sun does come up, we're really just in a holding pattern here in downtown Mayfield.
We'll have team coverage for you all day from Churchill Downs. Let's now head over to the track now where we meet Spectrum News 1's Mario Anderson and Kayla Moody. And Kayla and Mario, we're only less than 2 hours away before fans are greeted at the track.
You're exactly right, Brennan. The gates open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time here at Churchill Downs, and already at this particular hour, 2 hours away, there's a lot of activity as workers are making their way in. But I know a lot of people who are interested in the big races are wanting to know what those morning line odds are and which horses are running, and also what the odds are as we get ready for Derby Day.
Yeah, and of course the Derby post at 6:57. But let's take a look at those morning line odds because we want to talk to you about some of the top contenders.
We made it to Friday. Thanks for waking up with us this morning. I'm Amber Smith. Kayla Moody has the morning off.
And I'm Mario Anderson. Let's take a look at what's ahead on your morning news here on Spectrum News 1.
Beginning Monday, we are asking vaccine providers to further open up Priority Group 1C to all Kentuckians 50 years or older.
Governor Andy Beshear announcing the state's plan to expand vaccine access, what the state is doing to accommodate the bigger eligibility pool.
58 days into our administration, we will have met my goal of administering 100 million shots.
The nation is set to reach 100 million coronavirus vaccinations. President Biden's message to Americans in light of completing one of his top goals.
We begin this morning with a developing story out of western Kentucky where 10 people were injured in an explosion Wednesday afternoon at the Paducah Dippin' Dots facility.
And that spokesperson for the company confirms 10 injured employees were taken to nearby hospitals, but they could not provide an update on their condition. Now, this is an aerial footage of the scene, courtesy of the Paducah Drone Facebook page. Officials are not sure what exactly led to the explosion, but Paducah police say a truck was unloading liquid nitrogen at the facility when the explosion happened. The plant is used to make ingredients for a third party and not ice cream. According to news outlets in Paducah, all 10 injured people were able to walk out of the building on their own. Now, in 2019, a liquid nitrogen leak was blamed for an explosion at the facility which injured 4 people. Now, that spokesperson who we mentioned earlier said in a statement, "At this moment, our focus is on the well-being of our fellow employees who were injured. We will continue to follow this story, of course, and provide updates as they're available here on Spectrum News 1. Let's turn to Mount Sterling now in Montgomery County, where a resident in an assisted living home did not let the pandemic get in the way of discovering a new passion.
Yeah, Spectrum News 1's Crystal Sicard spoke with a budding 90-year-old artist about her newfound gift in this. Crystal, thank you for that story. And Jane hopes to continue filling the walls with her artwork in the assisted living to hopefully encourage other residents to start their own paintings. Such a sweet story.
Very sweet story, and great that Crystal was able to go there in Mount Sterling and catch up with her and bring us that story for our viewers. A interesting way to turn a negative into a positive during the pandemic.
Yeah, literally brightening spirits with those bright paintings she had, lining the walls there. I love that.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, well, let's check in with meteorologist Chris Hawley, because today, if you liked yesterday's weather, Mario, I think you approve because you had some pool time, right?
That's right. Well, I want that repeat appearance. So.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like that's what we're going to get. Let's check in with Chris to see.
Yeah, exactly, guys. We'll see a day today very similar to yesterday. In fact, it may be a degree or two cooler, so I'm sure Mario may enjoy the pool again if he makes it out there. Looking at radar right now, we are dry.